We are on to the... We are on to the girls, 1500-1800 IM. Cadence Daniel for James Island is in 4. Katie Livingston for Ashboro in 5. And Lizzie Menden from the Country Club is in 6.
Ashboro swimmer Katie Livingston touching first to the 50, 36.45, heading to breaststroke.
Nice turn, solid pull out to keep the lead in that heat.
It looks like the James Island swimmer Cadence Daniel has a stronger breaststroke. She's coming up on the right side of her.
13-14 boys, freestyle relay swimmers, please report to the clerk of course. 13-14 boys, freestyle relay swimmers, please report to the clerk of course. Thank you.
On the way back now, it is Cadence Daniel for James Island. She took over the lead on the breaststroke. She's going to hold on to win this thing in a time of 1:20.99.
It's a drop of about 8.5 seconds for her. Great swim by the Stingray from James Island.
And they all dropped considerable time. Everybody in that heat. Livingston was just a little bit under. The other two dropped considerable amounts of time. Heat 2, that's a million. And we have a false start. Did everyone come up?
Yes, it appears they did.
Good work. 2 in a row. False starts stopped immediately. Guess they got it going quick enough.
And it looks like they're going to get Heat 2 right back on the blocks since they didn't expend too much energy on that swim.
Exactly. Amelia Angelos for the Country Club is in 1. Bailey Simmons for the Somerville Y is in 2. Allison Carter for Crowfield in lane 3. Kaya Fisher for James Island in 4. Christina Nesselrode from the Somerville Y in 5. Louisa Halford from Park Shores in 6. In 7 is Maya Dusher from Long Point. 8, Megan White for Chamelon. 9, Sage Touchberry for Ashboro. Hitting the wall first there, Megan White, 31.72. We'll see if she has the breaststroke leg to hang in there.
Looks like the swimmers in the middle, Christina Nesselrode from Somerville Y and Louisa Halford from Park Shore coming through on the breaststroke, and they're going to touch first, about even at the 75 going to freestyle.
Halford's had some pretty big drops today, I've noticed, in her other 2 individual races. And she's now pulling away from this heat over Nesselrode. She's entered at a 1:10.10. Will be a little under that, a 1:09.35 for Louisa Halford. Second was Nesselrode at 1:10.98. And White was third in 1:11.84. Heat 3 of 4 of the 100 individual medley. Helen Hamilton is in 1 for Newington. Isabel Jakowski for Legend Oaks is in 2. Peyton Schrader for North Charleston in 3. Lily Burnett for Northbridge is in 4. Grace Marsa for Newington in 5. Kira Twomey for Long Point in 6. Great butterflyer, she's out ahead. Claire Porter for Shadow Moss in 7. Lyra Cooksey Cole for Northbridge in 8. Aislinn McConnell for Legend Oaks in 9. And Nora Lightburn from North Charleston in 10. As it is Twomey continuing to lead right now with Hamilton second, Burnett third.
These first couple of strokes off the turn of breaststroke, you really can see those breaststrokers start to pull ahead. And some say the breaststroke makes or breaks the IM, and I think I agree with that.
Grace Marsa, the best breaststroker in here, has nearly caught Kira Twomey. Moving into third is Claire Porter, a breaststroker.
But it looks like Twomey's battling back and is going to take this heat win for
Kira
the Sailfish.
Twomey is going to set the time to beat at 1:04.66. It's a drop of a little over a second. Second was Marsa at 1:05.31. And third went to Porter in 1:05.77. Final heat now of the 15-18 girls 100 IM. Lizzie Sosa is in lane 1 for Crowfield. Courtney Tedesco is in 2 for Shadow Moss. Avery Freese is in 3 for Sneak Farm. Avery was the freestyle winner, correct, Tara?
Yes.
Lindsay Burbage, the breaststroke winner for Shyamalan in 4. Adair Shaw for Hobcause in 5. Kennedy Ann DeVoe for Hobcause in 6. Ann Thompson, the backstroke winner and the early leader for Sneak Farm in 7. Ellie Chalupsky for Daniel Island in 8. Cecilia Ford for Park Shore in 9. And Mackenzie Levine for Daniel Island in 10. Thompson, but now it's Freeze. The Hobcause swimmers in the middle coming through. Burbage, as expected, coming through. Avery Freese is going to try and pull this thing off. She has the lead. Here comes Kennedy Ann DeVoe. Here comes Adair Shaw. Here comes Lindsay Burbage. But this one is going to, Avery Freese, 59.49. 3 swimmers under a minute. DeVoe second, 59.75. Shaw third, 59.99. Followed by Burbage and Thompson. What a race there. In the final heat, the win going to Avery Freese, her second of the day.
That was so much fun to watch. Avery Freese, Lindsay Burbage, Adair Shaw, Kennedy Ann DeVoe, Ann Thompson. So many talented swimmers in this field. What separated Avery? That breaststroke to freestyle turn, her underwater work, when she popped up, that was amazing.
On to the gentlemen's. Jacob Javier for the Somerville Y in 4. Cody Reeve from Shadow Moss in 5. Tyler Whistle from Fort Johnson in 6. His teammate Grayson Bryan in 7.
Report to the clerk of course. First call for the girls 15-18 freestyle relay. Please report to the clerk of course. Thank you.
David, have you been able to do any kind of point sum-ups throughout the IM without an official from meet director Eric Kreutner?
I have not, but what we can do is we'll be able to tell you guys going into the relays. We can figure out what Sneak Farm and Daniel Island are seated in all the relays, and then we'll have it ready to go to kind of project out how it'll finish.
I'm surrounded by 2 big brains here. David's kind of looking at Zachary Moody like, you're going to get those stats, right? And Zachary's like, yeah, already done in my head. All right, we do have Avery Freese, our 15-18 girls 100 IM champion. We'll talk to her in just a minute.
Cody Reed taking the win there in 108.61, and we'll send it to Tara.
All right, Avery, it has been so much fun to watch you today. I know you still have one more race, the freestyle relay. How did you, I mean, that field of girls is so talented. Most of these girls are headed to swim in college. They have aspirations to swim in college. How did you separate yourself from the crew?
Well, I think the most important thing is just getting ahead at the start. I think that's something I struggle with a little bit in my IM, so I made sure to get myself in a good position for the rest of the race.
Well, you definitely did, Avery. That was awesome. All right, let's talk about this freestyle relay. What is Sneak Farm going to do to just rock it and hopefully take over the title?
I think, well, we really work on our turns, so I really hope on our turns that we get in front and, you know, we're just going to kick hard and get pumped up, so.
Awesome.
Yep.
Avery, also a Bluebird told me that you and big sister Sophie Freese would like to someday be the MCs for City Meet. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Okay, then I'm going to let you send it off. I want you to say, now back to you, David.
Now back to you, David.
Great job, Avery.
Thank you, Avery. Wait, if I can, that'd be an upgrade. Replace Tara with Avery and Sophie. Let's do that.
Oh my God. Well, you know, I am a little bit over the hill. It's the younger talent coming through.
A minute .65 for Gabriel Smith to get the win there. That's a big swim for him. Second was Hamilton in 102.02. And third was Dylan Barrett at 103.48. Heat 3, Mason Scott for Shyamalan in 1, Joshua Block for Ashboro in 2, Joe McBride for Crowfield in 3, Matthew Picard for Long Point in 4, Jack Jonas for Newington in 5, Hunter Javier from the Somerville Y in 6, Stephen Moody from Northbridge in 7, Zane Ransford from Shyamalan in 8, Jackson Allison for Sneak Farm in 9, and Beckham Touchberry from Ashboro's in lane 10.
Matthew Picard out front, Wonderful swimmer, just graduated. He's headed to Virginia Military Institute to swim. Just a powerful butterflyer and breaststroker. I actually wish Matthew was in that last heat. I think he would be in the running to win. It's kind of hard to bring it home your best effort when no one's around you. He's doing a great job.
The winner is Picard at 55.23, and you're right, Tara, that's going to be right up there when all is said and done. 57.20 to take second for Jack Jonas. Hunter Javier is third in 57.43. So again, 55.23 for Matthew Picard, the time to beat going into this last heat. Justin Hafner from Daniel Island in 1, Andrew Winterfield from the Country Club in 2, Matt Fortson from the Country Club in 3, Stephen Russell from Long Point in 4, the Green brothers in the middle, Charlie in 5, Luke in 6. Charlie's the older brother, but Luke is a sprinter unlike most in this city. So Luke has the lead at the halfway point. Jack Abrams is in 7 for Hobcaw, Colby Schleier in 8 for Hobcaw, Kyle Hertwig in 9 for Snee Farm, and Carson Owens in 10 for Newington. Looked like we had a DQ there, maybe Stephen Russell. But Luke Green ahead of his brother Charlie and not going to lose this lead.
What an impressive lead. Luke Green, just 15 years old, and he to 15, 18-year-old young men. That's a big difference.
And he goes 53.03, not that city record of 52.46, but he gets the win here in 53.03. Charlie is second in 54.55.
But Charlie's not second. Matthew Picard from the previous heat.
No, Matthew Picard went 55.23. So Matthew ends up being fourth here, maybe third if Russell was disqualified. Charlie Green second, Stephen Russell third. Look at that finish, a huge finish. What a kick by Luke Green, so much power. And North Charleston with a 1-2 finish going in to the freestyle relays to finish off City Meet when we come back.